Hey, what's up everybody, it's Purpose Driven Live Sports and I'm back here for another NBA video. So, in this video I'm going to be breaking down tonight's two matchups between the Celtics and Bucks, which is going to be back in Milwaukee. Bucks are up 3-1, so that's going to be a game to watch as well. And then you have the Rockets and Warriors, which is going to be back in Oakland. These two series to me have been the most entertaining, even though the Bucks have pretty much dominated in the second half of each game against the Celtics. Who am I picking to win in the Boston Celtics and Milwaukee Bucks? Who should I pick? Who should I trust? What is my gut telling me? What should I be thinking? Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I just said in the second half, Milwaukee has dominated in each game that they've won, which is very true. Milwaukee has shot exceptionally well from the field. I think they've shot over 50% from each game from the field overall, and 40% from three in a few games. I've seen that they didn't shoot so well in the last two games, I think, but I'm not very sure. I have to check that. But if I was to pick a winner of this game, I want to pick Boston, and here's why. Now, I'm not going to be surprised because, to me, the Bucks still probably might win this game, more likely than not. It's been a roller coaster ride for Boston, but here's why I think Boston can pull this out. Because you're hearing stories again, and you're hearing all this chatter. And here's what happens when you get outside, the locker room, when you go home, then you get ready for a road trip. All that stuff starts to circulate because, believe it or not, players are always on social media, and then you start seeing all this stuff, and then you start, thinking like, why is this happening? Players go through that stuff because we make them out to be, all these type of different figures. No, these players are human. They're going to look at this stuff. We remember when Boston went into Golden State and they beat Golden State by 33 points? That plane ride turned their whole second half around. Now, they still didn't finish the second half that strong. They still did finish strong, but not that strong. That plane ride, they said, turned everything around. This is a do-or-die moment for this Boston Celtics team, because if they lose tonight, there's a lot of speculation that Kyrie Irving is out the door, and it's been for a while that Kyrie Irving has been out the door all season, pretty much all season long, especially since the second half after the All-Star break. So if they lose this game, to me, Kyrie Irving is gone unless they make a drastic trade. If they win this game, it shows that they know what it takes. That they know that they have to face adversity to ultimately improve not only to improve, but take the next step. This team is so talented to me that at times, to me, that comes to their detriment. And they're so talented and they have so many great players, especially Kyrie, who's their best player, that to me, he kind of gets tunnel vision too often because he knows that he's the number one scoring option. But I see him take a lot of tough shots, even though he can make those shots. He's kind of, to me, like Kobe, where you're wondering, like, you could take a more efficient shot or you could pass it, but you're taking this fadeaway mid-range or fadeaway three-point shot that is not very efficient. And it's something about the Celtics team to me that I just believe that they can make the changes. They can make the adjustments. All season long, we've seen this team that has had moments where they're playing together, moments when they're not playing together. For the last three games, they haven't played together. It's just that simple. They either haven't made adjustments, or they at some point they're just giving up. And I think Kyrie wants to show the world now in this game. This is Game 5. I think he wants to show the world that, you know what? It's all or nothing. This is all he's got. This is the season is on the line right here. What are you gonna do? This to me is Kyrie's proving moment. This is like the biggest moment in his career at this point. Not in his whole entire at this point. Kyrie, what the hell are you gonna do? Are you gonna step up and be a leader? Are you gonna make plays? Or are we gonna talk about free agency until July 4th? Like, what are we really gonna do? That's what we're going to be talking about. If the Celtics don't win this game, it's going to be all about Kyrie. Like, let's just be honest. Kyrie, you want to leave. You want to leave LeBron. You want to go start your own team. You want to go do all that by yourself. Okay, well, this is what it all comes down to. You said wait to the playoffs. We're in the playoffs, bro. The moment is right here for the taking. What are you going to do? Are you going to lead your team? Are you going to play team basketball? Are you going to be Kyrie Irving? Are you going to be Kyrie Irving? I think it was kind of funny is like, I feel like when you're a superstar player, there's like two sides to you. For like Kyrie Irving, there's like, is it going to be Kyrie Irving or is it going to be Kyrie Irving? Like Kevin Durant, is it going to be Kevin Durant? Or are you going to have Kevin Durant? KD or KD? Kawhi Leonard to me is just the same. You can just say Kawhi Leonard because there's not really a high or a low. It's just Kawhi is just a straight line. You know what I'm saying? Steph and Curry or Steph Curry. Klay Thompson. So which Kyrie are we going to see tonight? We're going to see Kyrie Irving. Wow. Or are we going to see Kyrie Irving, huh? This is Kyrie Irving. Yeah. This guy right here. My friend on my left. Yes. This is Kyrie Irving. So I want to see which Kyrie Irving. I hope I see Kyrie Irving and not Kyrie Irving. Because I like Kyrie Irving better than Kyrie Irving. If you guys know what I'm saying. Now, on to the Rockets and Warriors. This is going to be another series where, we're going to see James Harden. The guy who could be the MVP for the second time. We're going to see James Harden. Yeah, this guy, he's pretty cool sometimes. Other times, he's a hit or miss. That's kind of what we're seeing from James Harden. Steph Curry right now, this man looks tired. We're getting the Steph Curry right now. We're not getting Steph and Curry. Jesus Christ. We're not getting Jesus Christ. We're getting Steph Curry. We're getting Klay Thompson. We're getting KD right now. We're getting Kevin Durant. We're getting Draymond Green. We're getting an Andre Iguodala. But we're getting Steph Curry and Klay Thompson right now. That's what we're getting. We're also getting a Chris Paul. We're not getting CP3. We're getting a Chris Paul. Yeah, we're getting CP3. So, I'm going to tell you this. I think we're going to see Steph and Curry. We're going to see Jesus Christ tonight. This is how I think we're going to see. I think we're also going to see Klay have about 25. Now, maybe 21. I say 21 through 25. I think Steph Curry really goes off. Because I watch a lot of sports because now I'm a sports guy. I like basketball. I was listening to First Take, before I turned it off. I'm just going to be honest. I don't listen to a lot of First Take as much anymore. I usually listen on the radio when I'm, taking my sister to school, but that's either near or there. But Common said something that resonates with me because he's a special guest today. Common the rapper. He's actually a really cool dude, by the way. He said something that really resonated with me. He said that Steph Curry is the spirit of that team. And it reminded me, and I smiled because I was like, he is exactly right. When this team is going, when Stephen Curry is going, this team is through the roof. This team is not usually going when it's Kevin Durant leading the show like he has been. They're a great team, and they have been actually very great with Kevin Durant leading the show. But when you have Jesus Christ leading the show, just hitting shots that nobody else can hit, and I'm sorry, Damian Lillard, some of the shots that Steph Curry hits, people want to say that. Steph Curry, to me, can take it to another level with his trick shots. Because some of that stuff, I don't know why on earth this guy's even playing this game. Like, this seems too easy for him at times. Right now, he's being attacked. And I see Steph Curry wants to compete, but he doesn't. But he's getting so many foul calls. He's getting so much foul trouble right now at the moment. That's just like, it's right now the game seems a little tough for Steph Curry because we're seeing Steph Curry right now. I think we're about to see Jesus Christ tonight. I think we might see the Messiah, the man, Jesus. I want to see him tonight. I want to see Klay. I want to see Klay just play his game because Klay also looks like a guy Klay looks like he's forcing it. He looks like he's forcing it right now. So that's what I think is going to happen on the Warriors side. I think them coming home as well too. To me, home court advantage is the big thing because last year the Warriors didn't have home court advantage. They really had to play on the road a lot. But this year they have home court advantage. That's so huge. I think this is going to be a big game for the Warriors. Do I think... And here's what people's problem is. Steph and Klay can have a big game, and so can KD. Because guess what? Draymond is a guy who scores off of Draymond scores smartly. He's not a guy who demands the ball. He scores when he knows it's like a good time to score. Also, Andre Iguodala, who scores mainly off back cuts and back doors. These guys don't demand the ball. They're utility players. They're A-plus utility players. That's what they are. They're not glorified role players, people. Let's not get it twisted. I know what you guys like to say about my man Draymond Green. He's not a glorified role player. He's an A-plus utility guy who can do everything. Okay? Let's just get that straight. Now, on Houston's side, we're probably going to see James Harden. That's what we're probably going to see. Because James Harden the last 2 games has just been excellent. I'm not going to lie. He's really impressed me. We're not seeing James Harden hit or miss. We're seeing James Harden. We're seeing Clint Capella rebounding. We're seeing them out-rebound Golden State. We're seeing them, like Steve Kerr said, they're playing like linebackers. But here's when people get it. Here's when people get it twisted. Don't think that the Warriors aren't going to push back and fight back. Everybody's like, we don't know if the Warriors really have it anymore. You don't really see a team until they feel like their backs are against the wall, when they're really tested. When Golden State is tested, you really see them come out and play. They let you take the first shots in the first 2 quarters, and then in the third quarter, they blitz you. I think we're going to see that Golden State team tonight. They might even blitz Houston in the first quarter, because I've seen flashes from Golden State in the playoffs this year, and especially in the regular season, when they... Remember that 51-point quarter against the Nuggets in that game in Denver? Golden State doesn't let it out often. They don't let the beast out the cage very often. They might as well do that tonight. So I got Golden State winning at home. I have really no doubts. Golden State to me is going to win the whole thing. I don't care about what Giannis does. I don't care about what Toronto does. You may think I'm a bandwagon. Look, I just like the Warriors because they play really well. They're a really fun team to watch. I also like Milwaukee. They're a really fun team to watch as well. Toronto's actually... I'm not going to lie, people. I once fell asleep watching a Toronto game, okay? They're kind of boring, but they're still a fun team to watch sometimes. Don't like watching Philadelphia. Like I said, their spacing, it's an issue. I said that in the last video. I don't like their spacing. It's boring to watch. Portland's so fun to watch when they're on. When Portland is clicking, bro... We see Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum, but when they're not clicking, we see Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum. That's who we see. Denver, fun to watch. So, yeah, I expect to see the Golden State Warriors tonight instead of Warriors play the game. We're going to see the Warriors and we're going to see the Rockets tonight. That's what we're seeing. But that's going to do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for listening. I know this was a lot jam-packed with this video, but I wanted you guys to get my whole predictions, my whole breakdown, my whole analysis. I really love this stuff. Basketball is so fun to break down. It's just so much that goes into the game that, I like telling you guys about. So, thank you guys for listening. This was really fun, and I'll see you guys next time.